folks. How's everybody doing? 5-star rating. Found that like button on the way in, guys. 12 of you in here. Only 2 of you stopped and hit the like button. Come on now. Brian Beck, good morning. Adam Robbins, Billy Martin, Adam Beasley, Bob View. Shook. Tucker, how you doing, buddy? Watched your twist video the other day, man. You're doing a fine job, sir. Like the smash button. Tell them, Alan, like the smash button. Alright, let's folks get in here this morning. How's everybody doing? You guys doing alright today? Cody, Tim Rollins, Anez. How's everybody doing? Can't stay long, gotta get some sleep for work tonight. Do your thing, man. I heard that. Neck surgery, that's not good, Adam. I pray for you, man. I hope everything goes well, buddy. I really do. Hopefully you'll be back up swinging the hand in no time. All right, share the stream, guys. Get it out there. We're gonna do some cut ring tones today. I posted a picture on the County Line Forge Blacksmithing mashup group. If you're not a member there on Facebook yet, go check it out. Sometimes you get some sneak peeks from what Ting's gonna do on the live stream or behind the scenes action, you know. Pre-etch, post-etch, you know, things like that on some Damascus I'm making before it gets put out on YouTube. So go check it out. County Line Forge's Blacksmithing Mashup on Facebook. Yeah, here's the piece we're using. We got 18 inches here. Got it all pre-marked. Center punch down our line. We did this on both sides. That way we have something to work off of from both sides to get a nice clean cut through. All right, we're going to start by separating these. A lot of folks have seen these done before. Chandler did one, and he started out with doing his bits first. And the book says do your bits first, and that just don't make any sense to me. I know he's following the book, so I'm not saying Chandler did. The book didn't make sense to me. The book says do your bits first, but if you center punch your offset, where you want your offsets, you don't need to do the bit first. You can come back and do it once they're cut. Plus, it'll help you orient your bit better once this is cut. The best way to go, because it'll lay flat on your anvil for you to cut it. You won't have the bit sticking out on both ends, keeping it bent for you. You know what I mean? So we're going to cut it apart. And I think this is a good way for folks to try to learn how to make tongs, because a lot of you guys have problems with doing the boss and how to do the opposite set downs of each other, getting the boss right. Well, this is one way you can get your boss right every time. So we're going to start, we're going to get it hot, we're going to separate these things. Show you what Ting was working on last night and this morning. Look at that. Big old bar of Damascus. It's at 135 layers right now. Drawn out. We're going to leave it about 1 inch thick. We're going to drill a ton of holes in that thing. We're going to make some raindrop pattern Damascus. We're going to have plenty of it. Should have enough to do 7 billets once it's drawn out and done. I bet there's enough to get at least 6 or 7 blades out of this one. Yeah, that press is definitely helping up the production on stuff for sure. You need what made to do an experiment? All right, Anez, have a good one, buddy. Ah, you went through the tutorials on tongs. That's awesome, man. Okay, guys, I need someone else to verify this. My wife just came and told me that I was monetized just now. Super chat's not available yet. Watch an ad when they came in. My wife just had to watch an ad when she came in to watch. And there's an ad at the bottom of my screen now on her YouTube. So, can anyone else verify that? Let me know. If you came in, when you came in, if you had to watch an ad, let me know. We're gonna move this bar. Also, Mr. Bob, you had sent me some ball bearings, and I finally got my steel order in, got me some powdered steel, so I made a canister Damascus, and I'm doing a video on the canister Damascus, so we're not gonna show that to you yet. Ben Toombs, you had to watch an ad. That's awesome. So it must have just happened. What was the big block on the pic for you posting asking what it's all for? What are you talking about? The big block on the top? That's a hammer billet. The big block on the top was a hammer billet. Seem to have misplaced my 1-inch feed mills. Isn't that something? Oh, it didn't. They're just buried under other tongs. We got it. I was thinking something was up because here lately, I've been seeing the thing where it pops up says, do you not want to miss a single video from Do You Love County Line Forge's video? Hit subscribe here, you know, in the suggested videos and stuff. And I'm talking about on my page, like whenever I hit the home button and it brings up suggested videos, I'm showing up in them now. And it's advertising for people to subscribe to me. So I'm thinking I did get monetized. I haven't gotten an email yet, but, you know, like Ben Toom said, my wife, they had to watch an ad when they come in. Cody, we'll see you, buddy. Go out and come back in and there was an ad, so it must have just happened. But anywho, we're gonna get this party started. Find my left-handed glove so I can hold my chisel. We're gonna of course use our chain. Yes, last night messing around with the forge, so a lot of stuff's just laying around this morning. Alright, we're gonna brush this off so we can see our marks. Use our chain to hold it still for us. What we're going to do, we're going to go into our first center punch mark. start our cut. And pretty much connect the dots down that center line. I use a caliper, use the mills, and use it to find the center. Then just go and scribe a line and go down that line and hit it with a center punch. Just so you can find it when you come out of the heat, out of the forge. And when you use a chisel, you always want to go back half into your cut that you previously made and rock forward. That's one of the reasons why you want a kind of rounded chisel. That way you can rock forward and keep a dead straight line. You know, hitting the high spot. I'm not going over here and trying to line up with that. I go back into the chisel cut and then just roll forward a hair. This doesn't have to be super hot at this point right here because we're just trying to set our line in there. But we're going to go all the way down this centerpiece, just marking our line out. Make sure you don't overcut. Stop at your center punch mark. All right, now we got a very defined line. We'll be able to find that when we come out. We're gonna go back in for another heat. We're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the same on the back side here. And then we'll split that center, then we'll cut them loose at the boss, okay? Island Metal Forge in the house. Yamaz, what's up? Champ, how you doing, brother? Adam Robbins, when I figure out what time I can get your way Tuesday. Do you want some red oak for knife handles? That wouldn't be a bad thing, right, Adam? It wouldn't upset me a bit, man. Just Tuesdays, my wife works a rotating schedule. With me being home full time now in the forge, she works as like a swing schedule, 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off, 3 on, 2 off. It's confusing as hell, but basically she's off this weekend. She's got to work Monday and Tuesday, but she works 12-hour shifts, so I'm with the kids until 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Until, you know, they take naps during the day and I get out here and forge, but most of my work's in the evening. So until about 7 p.m., 7:15, whenever she gets home, it's kind of hard for me to dedicate any set time out here. It's kind of like on a whim. Back to school, things will be a little better. I'll have my youngest, but set up daycare for him, and then I'll be able to work all day, every day if I need to. But for now, this coming week, Monday and Tuesday, it would had to be after 7, unless you just got lucky, pretty much, you know. But give me a shout and let me know if after 7 works for you. Alright, Tucker Singer wants to know how much gas do I go through with the press. I fill it up about once a week, if that. It's got like a gallon, 3/4 gallon tank or something like that. But yeah, it's very, very fuel efficient because I don't leave it running between heats. Whenever I'm done with it, I turn it off and it's still back in there. Hello, Amy. How you doing? All right, got some heat on it. Let's get back down here. Hit the like button, guys. Okie doke. And on this thing, going back in. Ooh, I missed, hit my hand. Did you see that? That felt good. Ah, smacked the top of my hand with the hammer. That feels great every damn time you do it. Let me tell you what. It really does. Alright. We have a line down both sides of the piece now. So we're going to start cutting through. Alright, we're going to be hitting harder, trying to get them separated. Once they're split, we'll cut them loose up here and dress them up. Then we'll go to working on our bits. Forge for production. These round forges I've got are nice, but when you're trying to do production and really load them up, you need something with a flat bottom. You can get several billets in there at one time. I mean, I can put 2 or 3 in mine, but with it being a round bottom, they fall and they're hard to manage inside the forge, and you got to stay in front of the opening for a long time, and it burns your glove, melts it, draws it up, gets hot as hell. And also, if you wanted a flat bottom in a round forge, you kind of have to cast it flat, and then you're losing a lot of your interior space. So I think with a square body forge, it'll make it a lot easier for me to manage the steel inside of it. I have a project in mind for my live stream at noon, but not sure what you want to do with it. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out once you get started, young miss. This is county line forge, but we are forging. The steel's in the forge right now, warming up. It's getting ready to come back out. We'll make a cut ring, tongs, blood and the light. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a John Coffey, Allen Schooner. Those guys have some decent square body forges they built. They look really good, and I'm gonna make them like those. They kind of went after the Alex Steel style because it's really good for pass through, for big items, for multiple items. It's all around good for production. It's not too good of a forge for just a hobbyist because it takes so much to heat up. It's so big. But if you're a full-time blacksmith, or somebody that's putting out work, you need something like that so you can keep a nice steady rotation of stock in the forge and steady work going on. You're not standing around wasting time letting things heat up. All right. Yeah. Billy Martin, you talking about the chain? Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. The hook right here, and making some different weights out of all these old scrap hammer billets, and welding hooks on those so I can pull it over, just hang it right on the chain. Hans Groff posted a picture of that, and that was a genius idea, because I got my chain just hanging here, steel stand. Why not weld a hook to it? It's a good idea. I like it. Michael Dawes, good morning, sir. Pops, how you doing? Good morning. Somebody's counting down Quad State. I can't wait either. And for all you guys going to Quad State, please make it a point to be at John Coffey's house. He's wanting to do it Thursday or Friday night, and it may be a conflict of schedule. I think we're going to have him scheduled for Saturday night, but the pig roast is going to happen either way, Friday or Saturday. It's just scheduling, see how long, when we can do it, once I can get up there, because I'm leaving Thursday night. As soon as my father gets off work, he's coming straight here. It's a 3-hour drive from my father's house to here, and we're loading up the truck, and he's going to sleep on the ride. I'm going to pick up the stick. I'm going to drive from here straight to Ohio Thursday night, get there Friday morning probably. So either if we had to start cooking the pig right then to do it Friday night. So I'm thinking it's going to be Saturday night. But come to Quad State, make it a point to come out to John Coffey's. It's about 15 minutes from the fairgrounds. Any and all are invited. We're going to be doing some live demos. I'm going to be making some tongs and a hammer. I'm going to set up a jar that everybody that comes can put their name into, and when we're done, we're going to give the items away. You watch us make them. You may even get to help me make them. May get a few of you get up, strike for me on a hammer or something. But we're going to do a live demo of tongs. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a huge cookout. It's going to be after the Quad State ends for the day. So any and all of you are welcome to come, man. It's in Troy, Ohio. It's going to be September 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So try to make it happen, because we're going to be out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, you can tell I had company. I can't find some of my stuff. It's alright. Stuff gets moved. There's a bunch of people here. Can't find my beeswax can right now. Pull my punch off or chisel off. It's around here somewhere. But we had a good time last night. A good friend of mine, grew up with all through school. Him and his wife. Another one grew up with through school, and his wife came out. We worked on that big old giant bar in Damascus, and he forged his first leaf. He had a ball. They all had a good time. Had a couple of live adult beverages. Just hung out. It was fun. Now I got to find everything we used that did get put up last night. Metal cord is out of here. We'll see. So it looks like Thursday's the better day for the live streams. More people show up. You got to go neater up your shop. I heard that. Why not get them all cut instead of just one? That's a funny one. Pop, enjoy your haircut. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, Bud the Light. D. Thomas, how you doing? Roy, what's up, buddy? Question. Did you have to watch an ad when you came in? And when you guys coming in, let me know if you had to watch an ad when you came in, because I think I just got monetized. My wife had to watch an ad. A few other folks had to watch an ad. Popped up on the suggested videos list on the home screen now. They're advertising my channel to subscribe to it now. I think I might have just got monetized. Finally, it'd be great if the application finally got processed. And Roy, let me tell you, the video you put out on your teaching methods, I have to agree with you, man. It seems like it's a lot of a matter-of-fact kind of thing. Really, it is. Because when someone with your experience has done something so many times, at that point, it's a proven process. You know, if you've done it that many times with success, and the person that taught you before you've done it countless times with success, and you instilled that kind of process into you, you know it works, you're not wrong. Nobody can tell you you're wrong because you've proven that it works. And I totally agree with that. And I think that kind of chaps my behind a little bit, just like it does yours when you see when you see a lot of the new guys try to tell you no, they know a better way, that you're wrong, that can't work like that. You know, it's like, come on now. You're trying to tell someone that's done it countless times with 100% success that it doesn't work. So I agree with you 110%, Roy. I like that video, man. I like what you're on about with that. I really do. It's like you said, it seems matter of fact, but it's matter of fact for your way, because that's how you know how to do it. You know it's right. You know, just like if there was some other guy that didn't even know you, that was taught by someone else and did it completely differently, it'd be matter of fact for them that way, right? That's how they know how to do it, and it works. So, and if they were a teacher, that's how they would teach it to someone. So if you're teaching, you learn from a teacher, you're doing it the way the teacher taught you, and that's what you're doing, brother. And thanks for the video, man. Really, that's what I'm trying to do. Because honestly, I've had a couple strifes here lately with some folks about things like that exact thing. And it makes it tough to be, I don't know the word I'm looking for that. Makes it tough to be friendly to them after that, I guess. I guess you just got to be quiet and walk away. You go. And for those that are just coming in that aren't up to snuff on what we're doing a cut ring tong. Trying to show some of the folks that have trouble with forging a boss a different way to make quick tongs. And I mean, it's quick. You know how fast you can draw steel out. This is one way to do it without wearing your arm out. Cut ring tongs. Okay? Oh, and I hear tell Roy's going to be at the pig roast as well, so maybe he could teach me something. I would love to learn something from him. All right, good way through. We should be able to get it cut in half. One or two more heats, it should be opened up, and then we'll just nip these up here at the boss and separate them. Then we'll work on our bits, okay? You need to make some to hold knife stock that's long. You need, let's see, I'll be right back, guys. You need some of these, Billy Martin. These are store-bought, but I also make these. They're offset blade tongs. Just to give you an idea, if I got some stock here close to the size that these are for, here, right here. That's all it works. No, too much. I don't have any stock laying around, but essentially, here we go. There we go, right here. It would work like such. You put it in there and you see how it's past the boss. It would just come down here. So you can work long blade stock like this. So with these tongs, they're great for that. I had to hire me a cameraman too. I'm doing this full time, making videos and stuff. I'm going to have somebody to help hold this camera. What do you think? Who wants to volunteer, right? Taker? I will find my can for my beeswax some point today. I like having it on my little stump over here. But with all the company we had last night, it's MIA for right now. Alright, getting real close. Next heat's going to split them open. That's another reason I want to build a bigger forge, knocking them blocks off the back there. Sucks. I'm going to build the square one. The can beside the stump has chisels and punches in it. That's my punch and chisels can. But it looks like that. It's a metal can just like that. Alan, we'll see you. Thank you, Main Mouse. That's awesome. Thank you, Alan, for that as well. I appreciate that. Water cooled side blast forward soon. That's awesome. Alright, we'll get us a piece of sacrificial to lay down here to cut through onto. Starting to split. Roy, you out of here, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good one. Go get back to work, buddy. Tell Jess I said hello. And we'll see you up there soon, man. Be up in Ohio in a matter of, somebody said 47 days, right? We'll see you then, brother. And until then, looking forward to your next video, man. Later, B&B. Bob, have a good one. Ivy's in the party. I hear you. Welcome. All right. Ivy, did you have to watch an ad, or did it, let's just say, skip ad when you first came in? I need to know, because I think we just got monetized. I'm gonna ask every one of you when I see you for the first time in here today. So, but today, Ivy, we are making cut ring tongs. Tucker, we'll see it. See all that smoke? That's my glove. That's another reason you want to make your punches a little long. When you're holding your hand over that heat for a while, it gets warm. when you came in, it gave you a survey. See, I finally got monetized, I believe. I don't have an email from them, but I don't know if you get an email when they do it or if it just happens. Cole and a brake drum forge can call it. Jeff, yeah and no. They can, but at the same time, if you manage your fire, it won't. All your heat's above the brake. How many tons is my press? 22 tons. Hey guys, the AdSense works if you watch the ad. So if you're a subscriber to a channel and you see an ad on their video, do them a favor. It's a 15 to 30 second ad, and that's how they get their money from YouTube, is through there's people that watch their videos checking out those ads. I mean, you don't have to, but I would appreciate it when it popped up. Now that they're monetized, if you see an ad on my channel, just take the time to watch it for a second, you know. Maybe let it run while you get you a drink, so you ain't got to listen to it. But you know what I mean? Not only wood, today we are making cut ring tongs. Yeah, Bud to the Light. Go check out County Line Forge's Blacksmithing Mashup. Did I see the flower video that you posted? No, I did not. I'd like to check it out, though. I've been working so many hours here in the shop, I haven't really... It may have played, to be honest with you, because I put my thing on autoplay and just let it go while I'm working so I can listen and watch as I'm working. You know, I catch glimpses of the videos, but I hear a lot of them, and it may have played one time. That bastard's hot. Guess I should have assumed that, right? Dummy. Come through the other side now. Hopefully this will split it. Hopefully. We can get moving along on the rest of the project. I see light. Get some heat on it. Cut ring tongs can be a little slow to get it cut. See, we're split through right there already. And it really helps to use a really narrow splitting chisel instead of just a basic chisel, but I don't have a narrow slitting chisel. I don't ever have any use for it. I haven't made one here. So, as you can see, we're already splitting through the back. See that line down the center there? Sometimes the gloves are more of a hindrance. They get in the way, don't let you close the tong. Mashup. Billy Martin, go check out the Mashup. Well, you get them, man. I'll cut them up for you, not a problem. Like I said, if you have a if you have a supplier near you that you can get it from, a lot of the cases you're either gonna have to, like you said, buy it in a 24-foot long bar, and that is really expensive, or pay them to cut it up for you, and they charge out the yang to cut your steel for you, if they'll even cut it. Some of them won't cut to order; they just cut lengths, and you got to cut it yourself. Building a power hammer, that's awesome. Pretty. Well, thank you, champ. I appreciate that. That beard of mine's getting unruly. Sir, don't you ever say that to me again. It's blasphemy. You don't ever talk bad about this holy beard. I fully intend to be that old white fat dude with the white beard when I get older, man. I love my beard. Plus, having a beard protects your face in the forge. I kid you not, guys. I would have burns all under my neck here, if my chin and cheeks and stuff, if this beard wasn't here. Scale flying off. I mean, look at my arm. My face would look like that. These burns everywhere, you know, those are preventable if I was able to wear long sleeve shirts. But it's so darn hot out here in the south. Those are all burnt. Those would be all over my face. You know what I'm saying? So the beard catches the scale and stops. I mean, yeah, it might burn my beard a little bit, but I'd much rather lose that than my face. And everybody tells me, shave your beard. Oh, hell no, I ain't shaving my beard. I did it one time before and you guys saw it and it looked stupid. They made fun of me, called me babyface, Ting Jr. Looked like a kid when I shaved. Hell no. Put that noisy piece of steel on there. Alright, that one split it. I didn't hit the anvil though, thank God. Good. Alright, she's see daylight through there now. We'll get these separated now and we'll cut them off up here and up here. Thing bows up with that heat on it while you're working, so you got to straighten it out every time. Sorry for the noise. I need it somewhat flat. There. This world was not built on moisturizers and manicured beards. You got that right. My wife don't like when I shave my beard. No, actually, this thing keeps you cool because when you sweat, it holds moisture. And when the wind blows, it feels like air conditioning on your face. You grow hair on your body. God made us that way for a reason. Several nights I go in, go get in the shower, I look in the mirror and got a big old chunk of scale hanging in my beard. And it burnt all that hair around it. And I'm just like, damn, if I didn't have that beard there, I'd have a hell of a burn on my face right now. Didn't even know it was there while I was working. So that definitely would have hit my face if that wasn't the beard there. Yeah, my kids don't like when I shave. My 2-year-old doesn't even recognize me when I shave, really. Gives me that stink eye like, who are you? They don't get down with the clean shaving. I like the Bloody Mixer though. It makes me think about Bloody Mary. Alright, we're split pretty well. Now, just got to bring them splits all the way back and cut across on these ends down here for the balls so we can pull these reins apart. Okay? That's the shitty part about having a long sock and a small forge. Hate it. So ready to build the new one. Alan Schooner, good morning, sir. Morning, Jeff Bender. Go to our line there. Mark it in. Flip it over, same mark. See, we got a cut there. We're going to cut this in, and then we'll be able to pull them apart, hopefully. It's not completely cut through, it's just a little bit hanging on, but they should come apart rather easily. Now we'll come down here and we'll cut this side. That's right. You apologize for insulting my beard. You forgiven, sir. You guys can't tell, I'm in a lot better spirits. I'm happy, real happy. Not really stressed out much anymore. Work's not driving me nuts because I'm doing what I love now. Ah, I got it, finally, I think. Oh, that hair was driving me nuts, it hurt. Yep, I got it. But I'm doing what I love now full time, and I'm not having to jump and run for other customers and stuff like that. I'm at my place, in my shop. People are buying what I'm making. I'm not having to make what they're wanting. I mean, I do take custom commissions with the bulk of my work now here. It's an item that I make that people like and want to purchase, you know. So I really enjoy that. I get to do what I love now and not have to worry about chasing people around. So I enjoy it. How hot is it where I am today? It's right now it's 75 degrees outside. $75 degrees outside. Alright, those are cut away on that end. Leave them cut away now. Now we'll cut away from this side, we'll have them separated and then clean these grains up. This is just a way for folks that struggle with doing tongs and making a boss, forging it. Cut ring, it gives you a little better grasp of it, I think. Got your ears lowered and ready to go. I heard that, Pop. How tall's your head now? Y'all are right too. It definitely takes a lot of dedication to get to being full time. Because you can go full time as soon as you start if you want to. It's just, are you going to be able to have enough business to sustain? Is your product tested enough? If you worked it and worked it and worked it enough and got it just right to what people are looking for, you know, that's what matters. Just because you can quit your job today and go fire up the forge and say, hey, I'm forging full time, that don't mean anybody's going to buy stuff from you. You got to have a decent product, and to have a decent product, it takes a lot of time and dedication, and hard work. It really does. Yes, the angle grinder would work too. I mean, if you got all that shit, why would you forge tongs anyways? I mean, you got angle grinders, yeah, but if you have like something that can cut out tong blanks, then you shouldn't have to worry about having to forge tong blanks. Just cut them out. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. Then you're getting into things like King's custom iron and stuff like that. Tim's Tom's tongs, things like that. The tongs that you can buy. Okay, 2 separate blanks. Don't need that anymore. Lay flat. There you go. All right. What I'm going to do, generally, I don't want to have to waste the time filing this because this is, you guys are watching. Forge it down, and once I'm done today, I'll just take them in there and hit it with the belt sander and clean that up. But I'm just showing you a technique how to cut your tongs and forge a pair of tongs without having to actually forge the balls. Because that's the biggest part of a lot of people's problems. We're going to pull this handle here. We're going to work on getting our bits ready to go. What are you talking about, Dad? She's ugly. Phone for you or something? What are you doing? I'd like for you to live long enough to go to Quad State with me, Dad. Hell, put the phone down. Love you, Pop. When you came in, sir, did you have to watch an ad? Or did it give you the option to skip an ad or a survey or something of that sort? First thing we're going to do, we're going to clean this back into this boss up a little bit. Didn't even do an offset. Damn thing's just bent back here. There we go. Mark it. Just mark it. Back at that offset we made, force this bit down. Make a flat mid pair of tongs. Okay, we got it flattened out a little bit. We're gonna go up here and we'll turn right and go to a 45. Right like that. Take our cross peen, spread that joke out a little bit. Back to the 45 again, just to dress it. Come up here, dress our boss. Go back to this side of the anvil. Set this one to the side now. A little longer on this one. Go over here, turn to our right, go to the 45. Spread this out of here, just like the other one. Back to the 45. Straighten that up, dress your boss. Alright, we got a good length there. Matching pair. Okay, now we'll punch our hole. Go get a rivet cut real quick. Alright, got us a piece of rivet stock right here. Set this to the side. Come out, we're going to punch this hole. Find the center of your boss. Show on the back right there, center it up on that. Got a hole. Alright, what's everybody chatting about up in here? See me working a little bit, not talking so much to you. Yeah, it's tough to pay the mortgage when you're learning. See you, Main Mouse. Appreciate you coming and watching, man. Yep, school supplies and all about that, Alan. Go cut your grass, Pop. We'll talk later. What's that tall ammo can from? That's tank rounds. Tank rounds. It's got all my quench oil in it. talk about that can right there. That's tank rounds. Came in that, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. That's what they told me at the thrift store where I bought it. I paid $20 for it, $25. They're watertight, so they're definitely worth it. They are definitely worth it. Find the center on the other one. Why don't you come out, you bastard? Oh, you mushroomed there. Let's fix that. You don't want to drift it at that heat, but punching the slug out is not a problem. What's wrong with you, Smithy, Ivy? Tim Rawls, we'll see you, buddy. Go get that battery charged up. Hey, look now. Got some water in it. Found my wax. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Right, man, got to sharpen this thing. Great. Alright, dressed it up, shouldn't be a problem now. Get some wax on there. Fits. Set this to the side. Bring on the next one. and put them together. Take our rivet, we're going to get it good and hot. Straighten these up a little before we put it together, so we ain't fighting to adjust them. Like I said, this rag that's on here, I'll clean that off with the sander once they're done and together. I don't want to have to bore y'all through all the filing, just let you know you do need to clean that rag off there. It's just a lot quicker to do with a sander than it is a file sometimes. Oh, love when stuff just goes missing. There's damn one of them. Doesn't make any sense. There we go. Now, at least one. There's two missing, but we'll find them. So, let that rivet heat up. We're going to get that together. Cut ring tongs, Jason Sullivan. Starting a little bit out here, guys. Can't wait until fall and spring and winter time. It's real nice out in the forest then. Not too hot. Use that for somewhat of a bolster plate, the hole in there. Get that rivet as far down in there as you can. Take your monkey tool and put it on there a few times. Make sure these things are sitting together like they're supposed to, and then bulge that rivet like so. Okay, now take it and put it back in the fire, heat the rivet up all the way one more time. Well lined up already. Yeah, we get snow in North Carolina quite often in the winter time. Actually, if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see several videos of me working in the snow. I have a tank. Where did I get it? No, that's not the tank yet. No, I don't have a tank yet, goober. I bought that from a surplus store, just the ammo can. Thank you, Ben Toombs. They're about done. We're at 1 hour and 35 minutes. We're on schedule for a 2-hour stream. For those just coming in that didn't get to see what I was working on last night and first thing this morning, that. I've got some rag at the end here, and at both ends it'll get cut off, so we'll be cutting it from here to here, but we got a good 14-inch bar right there so far. And we're going to make raindrop pattern. It's up to 135. It's about 1.5 inches wide, inch thick, 14 inches long. We're going to drop, then draw it out. So we should have it about 1 3/4 to 2 inches wide and a lot longer. We're going to take it down to 1/2 inch thick. We're going to drill, I'd say, at least 1/4 inch deep holes all through it, maybe more. So, yeah. Get my other glove here, so I can handle these grains. Get them all tweaked up. Come out and dome your rivet over. Go to both sides. Kind of try and take it down evenly. Rain's cool of hair. Now I'll get them sized. If I don't wait for the rains to cool, I won't be able to open them. They'll just bend out of place. Alright, now we're going to throw them in there, get some stock in there, and size them up. I want to go with maybe some 3/8 stock. Size of that. So I guess what we got here is some 3/8. Put all my stuff up. I believe that's what I'm doing after the live streams. Clean, clean, clean. It's a good cleaning out here. Organize it. Get everything back to neutral. That's 5/16. We'll do it to 1/2 inch right here. whole half the whole. Okay, got them sized like I want. We're going to dump them in the oil now. Just lubricate them and seal them up. Not the prettiest tongs in the world, but they work. I don't really reckon most of you are looking for pretty, you just won't function. Here. Let's get out my rag. We didn't brush them, but that's all right. Tighten that up just a touch. There we go. Like I said, I'll go back and clean these up on the belt sander. Get that rag off there, but we may just give these away. What do you think? Nice little set of half-inch flat nib tong. That ain't the prettiest thing that Ting's ever made, that's for darn sure, but just a method to show you that you don't have to forge the balls. You can cut your tong blanks, you know, with a chisel. So, get these opened up. Let's see. That's going to be awesome, Ting. Feel free to send you as much as you want. You talking about the Damascus? What is TO? You lived just north of TO 30 years ago. Michael Doss, get on that honey-do list. Okay. We're gonna chit-chat for a minute. Oops. And then I'm gonna get out of here. It is Saturday. Toronto on, okay, I got you. Well, what do you guys think? Flat nibs, cut rings. I'll clean this rag up that's down through here with the sander. And these will be dressed up, and we'll probably do this in a giveaway. That's that. If you haven't seen my most recent video, go check it out. A lot of updates in it. Ting got him a new shop. They're going to be getting up out of this wood heap of junk into a metal shop. It'll be built sometime next week, hopefully. 16 by 20 steel building. Well, carport, kind of. I'm going to wall sized in wood, and the top half of the walls are going to be shuttered to where they can open up. You ever seen Trenton Tye's shop? Kind of like that, where he can open the top half of his walls and let the air through to keep it cool in there. I'm kind of going off of his, I like the way his shop is set up. I really do. Uh, but looking forward to that big time. Maybe needing some help moving that press. It's very heavy. I'd say probably 700-800 pounds. You know, so gonna need some help. Anybody wants to volunteer when the time comes, that would be awesome. Uh, Feed you, let you beat on some steel once we get it moved into place. Maybe beat out some, maybe make out some Damascus. You know, got some new stuff up there. It's countylineforge.etsy.com. Check it out. You can now purchase pre-cut hammer billets from me for the size hammer that you're wanting to make. You can say, hey, Ting, I want to make a 3-pound hammer. You'll purchase a billet, and I'll send you a billet appropriately sized for that hammer weight you're trying to make. And I'll even center punch it, mark it for you to know exactly where you've got to punch the eye of it. Just go check it out. A lot of you guys can't get a hold of hammer steel where you're at, and if you can, you got to buy it in 20-foot sections, and that's just not cost effective because not the average smith is out there. You figure you get 3 to 4 hammers per foot, so you're making 60 to 80 hammers out of a 20-foot bar. So just to give you a little example, I've made 76 hammers by hand this year. 76. And it's August. I'm only on number 76. You know? So, take you a long time to use up a 20-foot bar of steel, and that's if you're selling them. Without, you're going to have 76 hammers laying around. This is a couple $1,000. It's like a $3,000 bar of steel that you bought in hopes to sell hammers. I buy them because I sell hammers. But the average smith, you guys, man, you can just buy it by the billet, you know, because if you bought it if you had a supplier local to you that does carry that kind of steel, that will cut your steel for you, you're still going to pay $9-10 a billet for a hammer billet. You know, you can go to Blacksmith Depot and order them for I think they start at $7 up to $15 for a billet of 4140, and plus you're gonna pay shipping. You come to me, it's like I'm competitively priced. I'm right around the same price as them, you know, but mine are square bar. Now, you can get round bar from them, but square bars are a whole lot easier to make a hammer out of from start to finish by yourself. It's easier to manage, okay? So you can come see me. I'll even center punch it. They don't center punch it. I'll center punch it on both opposite sides. That way you have a reference point. I'm also selling the pre-made the make your own hammer kits. It comes with a billet of steel marked for the size hammer you want to make. It comes with a handle to fit the drift that comes with it. It comes with a hammer eye drift as well, shaped for the handle. And it also comes with a handled hammer eye punch. So you can get all that in a kit, and you can use that punch and drift to make your own hammer. So go check it out. www.countylineforge.etsy.com. Jeff Bender, forklift steel would work. Yeah. Forklift steel will work. That's generally a 4140, 4130, something of that series. Test in oil first. It's mystery steel. You don't know for a fact that one's 4140. It's kind of hard to get the heat treat dead on when you don't know for a fact. Yeah, a pinch it'll work. I've made many things out of scrap forklift tines and got lucky. You know, I use scrap all the time. If I'm selling something to somebody, though, it's brand new. I mean, I might buy a spring, but it might be a spring when I buy it, but I ain't gonna buy a spring that was already on somebody's car. Just stress fractures, stress cracks, micro fractures, things like that. Prefer to just use brand new steel. You know, I can get coil springs pretty darn cheap, if not free. Hell, sometimes you can get them. I got a friend that actually they were over last night that works in NASCAR, works for a race team that's the head of driver development for that team, and they get springs off of those cars. Now that kind of stuff, yeah, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. They put brand new stuff on their car from just about every race. Brand new springs, brand new axles, brand new bearings. You know, if they wreck, shit got bent. It hasn't had 1 million miles of that on it. 500 at the most. There's not springs good. I can get my hands on that. You know, tire rods, everything like that. The sway bars. You know, you name it. All that stuff. When they wreck the cars, I can get my hands on that stuff. And that stuff I would be comfortable using because they could give me data sheets on it because they know exactly what kind of steel they're putting on that car. They're that technical. They can tell me, hey, this is 5160. Hey, this is 4140, 4130. This is some D2s. This is, you know, whatever. they can give me the data sheet on it so I would know how to heat treat that exact part, you know, because they bought it brand new, stuck it on there for one race, didn't even make the whole race or something like that. I would use that. But as far as selling stuff, you want to go with you want to go with new sourced known steel, you know. Yeah, long story short, go check out my Etsy. You work at a scrapyard, so you can get all kinds of different steels. That's great. Yeah, that is awesome. Had to show you search to say you gotta be certified to watch Ting. Damn, I'm missing out. Anyways, it was fun, guys. I really appreciate it. I believe, monetized this time, so we're gonna turn on the super chat function, see how that goes, and hopefully it goes well. If you see ads on my videos, please, as a personal favor, do me a favor, just watch the ads for now. I want to see what happens, because that's how the guys on YouTube get paid when they get monetized. Is you watch the ads, you watch you take the survey real quick, or you know, the super chats, things like that. So if you see an ad pop up on somebody's channel that you're subscribed to, please do them that favor, since you are subscribed to them. That's supporting them by just taking and watching that 30-second ad. Now, if it's like a 5-minute ad, I don't blame you. I'd skip the damn thing too. But if it's like 15, 30-second ad, hit play, go grab your phone, go take a leak, you know, go fix your sandwich, whatever, and come back. Ad's gone. It helped me out. It didn't bore you to death. Win-win. Yeah, you had an ad on today's stream, Jason. That's because we just got monetized. Finally. Kind of feel bad from John Norwood, though. His still hasn't been monetized. And he hit the benchmark for monetization a month and a half before me and submitted his. And they told him his had to go up for further review, but now mine's already monetized. He was just here last night, and he said that he still hadn't been monetized. It's weird. But anyways, I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully next Thursday we'll have the weather we need for our usual Thursday night live stream. So yeah, other than that, we're gonna catch y'all on the next one.